Hello, everybody. And so me and Gail are talking about what cryptos to really buy right now because everything's kind of on the dip. I feel like I'm gonna let it go down a little further, but Bitcoin, what it does is it always goes back to its last high, and its last high was 70,000. And once it hits its last high, it ricochets off that and then goes to an all new high. It does this like every 2 years, this happens. So the last time we seen its last high of highs was 70,000 when everybody got really super excited. And it hasn't been back to that level. We're talking about it hit 70,000 in March 2004 or 24. 2024 hit 70,000 and it stayed at 70,000 for the whole year. So from March all the way to about October, it was 70,000. Then it shot up to all the way to 108,000. And then now it's all the way down to 86,000. It was at 82,000 last night. And so I think this is going to go all the way down to 70,000 and then ricochet and then go past 108,000 because let's look at what happened. We're looking on week candles. So everything is a week candle. We should actually look at the month candles. But okay, so look at this where it went straight up right here. Now, this is the same thing that happened right here where it went straight up. Let me show you why. Because this is the $30,000 mark right here where it got stuck. And then that's what pushed it up to the 70,000 that we're talking about. Just went straight up, right? It took it from October to March, it went all the way up to 70,000. But then we got stuck right here in this 30,000 range. And this 30,000 range was from March. You notice that March is when it starts pulling up. So we're in February. It's about to be March. It flatlines in March. So March, and then it started going up around October. There's a lot of holidays in October. People are thinking about their family members. People are buying crypto for their kids. The government is at the end of the year. Every government in the world, basically, that makes money off of materialism is going to bet on their government because they're coming through like a Halloween season. Everybody has their own kind of Halloween weird season like that, but it breaks off into like a Thanksgiving and then into the Christmas, which is the biggest holiday and the first of the year to where, everybody's going to start resting again. But you see right here, it got to 30, went to 70, and then it was in like a 20 down here. Right here, here it is a little higher. It was at 67. Then it bounced back down to what? The 20 that it was at before. See, here's 20. This is 11. So it goes up, comes back down to the high before that, and then it shoots up. So I would wait for it to get to the last high. And the last high was 70,000 before I really that's when people are gonna buy like crazy. And Solona's really a good buy right now because you see it's at the bottom. This is March again. Remember we said March was that time where it like kind of flatlines, but March is this area where it was 136. Now it's 136 also. It went all the way up to $300 right here. So January 13th, it was $2,000 on that, or $3,000, $300 on that week. So it's down to 131. This is a really good buy. XRP really hasn't lost its value as much as you would have thought it would have because XRP really was at like 50 cents. In October, it was at 50 cents. So XRP went way up to $3, then went all the way as high as like 340. And then now it came down $1.20. But it was always at a 50 cents. So what is the true value of XRP? Because it kind of made it to $1 before. This is 94 cents when it went to its all-time high before. and then it kind of mellowed down and went to 50 cents. A lot of people were talking about it on YouTube, and it gained a lot of traction as basically like a Republican coin, because a lot of Republicans that were on social media and YouTube were always talking about it. ADA is really good. This is that Cardano coin I was talking about. It was at 34 cents in October, and it went all the way up to 131, and now it's down to 66 cents. So this is a really, really good coin right here, and I love that one. XLM is the same thing as XRP. It basically rode on the back of XRP, and it was at 9 cents. It went all the way up to 63 cents, and now it's down to 25 cents. So that's another good buy for the future. Those are kind of the coins that I really like. There's some other coins like Shiba Inu, and this thing's kind of like so cheap. Another coin that's good is Tron. As you see right here, it skyrocketed all the way up to 45 cents, and now it's down to 22 cents. So it used to be around 11 cents for a long time. It's the fastest moving coin when they're purchased or when you use stuff, but other stuff is trying to catch up, but it just moves faster. That's why everybody likes it. So that's a good coin. What time is it? Well, I wanted to go over, today's like a day where I want more feedback from you guys, and I want, to use the bot more, but I also want to teach you guys stuff. I don't want to just uh, go over trades all the time, right? So I want to go over the 4 winning keys to trading. And I want you guys to do this every day. And sometimes we get a little lazy and we don't do it every time. And I'm one of the people that does this sometimes, and I miss out on a couple things. But the top 4 winning keys to trading Forex. And this is how you have to look at this, a whole system that you're doing by yourself. Like, it's kind of like that one thing where God is always watching you, right? So you're always watching yourself when you're trading crypto. I'm not here to make sure that you're doing this stuff every time, but I want you guys to do it every time, because I guarantee you, if you do this 4 steps every time, you're going to win, right? And so we got it simpler now that we got the robot on the indicators and we got the robot on Telegram. But the number one thing is always to have a trading plan. And you need to trade your plan every time you trade. Okay, number 2 thing is to have the trading strategy, which I'm going to run through really quick because now we just have the robot to tell us what the strategy is, right? The number 3 is to kind of look at a couple indicators, even though we have the bot. And number 4 is you need to know what's going on in the news. You need to know what's going on for the day on the trade. So, and I always think about 4. But Abraham Lincoln said it best, trading plan. He said, give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. And so if you're going to spend 6 hours trading, you need to have the plan to sharpen the axe first. You need to come in with a sharp axe. If you don't have a sharp axe, then it's going to take you longer to make money, because you're trying to cut down a tree without a sharp axe, and it's going to what? It's going to tire you out, and it's going to hurt you sometimes because you're cutting it the wrong way. So we want to not hurt ourselves, and we want to do the right thing. So what is the first thing with your trading plan is to have a trading journal. Okay, this is just a piece of paper, a document that you're going to put down every trade you take. Well, what's good about our broker is it shows us every trade we took. So all we got to really do is go to the trade journal in our broker, and I'll show you how to do that. So you always want to check your trades of the day when you're taking them. It's good to kind of write them down if you want to, but you could also just look in your back office in the day on the broker. So that's done for us. The next thing is your trading goals. Like you should come in daily thinking how much you want to make. So do you want to make 5% on your account, 10% on your account, 2% on your account? You should always have that goal in mind, because when you hit that goal, it's time for you to either stop trading or it's time for you to kind of slow down and get ready for the next day, right? Trying to make all your money every day is going to hurt you eventually in the long term, because that's like you're always trying to double. It'll work a couple times, but then when you try to double so much, it'll lose your whole account. Risk management. How much are you going to risk each trade? So you should come in each trade with a stop loss and a take profit. And right now, before our stop loss and take profits are, we want to lose 1/3 of what we're going to make. So if we look at a trading strategy like that, we're going to be able to lose $100 on our trade. So we take our stop loss and say 100, and then we would look at our take profit and try to make $300. If we constantly do that, we're going to make, even if we don't win 80% of the time, if we win over 30% of the time, we're going to make money. So we have a stop loss that's set up for $100 to lose, and we have a take profit with $300 to gain. All we have to do is win 33% of the trades. Okay. So that's why you want that trading strategy. Now, the trading strategy we have right now is a risk reward of 1 by 1. So our take profit and our stop loss is to lose $100 or win $100, whatever that is. To win $200, lose $200. To win $500, lose $500. To win 1,000, lose 1,000. Right? It's just 1-to-1, whatever our stop loss is set at. And what do we have to do? We have to at least win more than 50% of our trades. If we win more than 50% of our trades right now, then we're going to be in profit. Okay. And we know that we're winning about 80 to 90% just using the bot. And so we're good. So we're going to win a lot of money using the 1 by 1. Okay. And so we have a spreadsheet already, and I want you guys to download this. This is in your back office, or I could send it today to you on WhatsApp. And I want you guys to start using this Millionaire Marathon, because it really helps with trading. And let me go to it and show you what it kind of looks like. It looks like this right here. So all you're going to do is change the numbers right here on this yellow part. And let's say you start out with $5,000. Just tap anywhere up here on the screen, and it turns into $5,000. Now I have it set up for 2%, 5%. You could change this to whatever you want. 5% all the way down, 8% all the way down. And you want to see when you'll make $1 million. Because eventually, if you keep on hitting 2% and 5%, it's going to make $1 million. If you turn this into 8%, which, we started out doing, because I used to always try to make 8%, it works like really fast, and you're going to make money really fast. But so every day you're going to change just this right here. Everything else is already calculated for you to compound. So let's say $500, and the first day you make
5,000.
Yeah. So 1,000 would be 20%. So this is what you're trading each time. So 2% would be $100 that you're trying to make or lose. This tells you like up to 5% what you would. So it does all the calculation for you. You don't touch any of this over here. But then you could deposit money or withdraw. So if you withdraw, let's say you withdraw, 5,000, you have $5,000 to start, you get to 10,000, and you withdraw 5,000, basically taking your first income back, and then it will recalculate everything for you. So this is really a cool tool for you to use. So if you have the dollar gain right here, you can switch right here if you want to, but let's just say we switch this to, we made $200. Okay, now $200 is going to show you basically how much you got. So let's go back and just reset that so it can stay in the zone for us. Let's just say we made 3% today. Okay, once you switch this right here, then it'll put it right here for you, and everything will switch. Now, the next day you start out with 5,150, and you make 5%. this day, then you're going to make 257. Let's say this day you lost 2%. So you lost $110 and you quit trading that day. So these are the kind of things that you want to do so you know what you're doing every day, okay? I'm just simply going over this. We probably need like a one-on-one for some of this stuff together, but we're just quickly going over this presentation. So let's look. Trading strategy. What is our strategy? We have the bounce strategy and the Supertrend strategy. So both of those at the top are the way that we trade. And we don't trade the break and we don't trade consolidation. Okay, what does that mean? Let's go over it. This is our trading strategy that the bot calls out. So the bounce looks like this. We're going to buy if it's in an uptrend. This is going up. We're only going to buy at this support level. So we need it to come down first to buy it because it's going to go right back up. If we buy right here when it's hitting resistance, then we're going to be losing for a long time. We got to wait for it to go down here, come back up here, and now we broke even. And all we have is this little bit of profit right here. And then it goes back down right here and goes out of profit. And then we got to wait for it to get up here. So we're going to be in a long trade if we get in at the resistance. If we get in at the support, we get all this money going up here. And when it hits the resistance, we get out, we got all that money. This is the same thing, the bounce strategy. Sometimes it bounces up and down, and we can grab it up down here. We can get out up here. And sometimes we can even get out at the next level of resistance. The break strategy is what we don't really want to trade. So when it's going up and down, we know to win. If we trade up down here and we sell up here, we're making money. Buy on the bottom, sell at the top. But what can happen sometimes is if we buy at the top here when it breaks through. So once it breaks through our resistance, we bought down here, we sold, and we got out of the trade right here and it breaks through. Now, when it comes back down, it's going to hit the resistance, right? We don't want to buy right here to get this big gain right here. We don't want this. This is against our strategy because this only happens like 10% of the time. So we want to stay with what we're doing and win 80 to 90% of the time, because sometimes it breaks out and it comes back down, and then we could basically sell right here and it'll go back down to here, and then we got all that money again because all it did was just break out a little bit. It was called a fake breakout. So a fake broke out here, came back down in here, and we start winning money again. What we don't want to do is take the break right here and buy, because this could keep on going down like it should. It only does this 10% of the time, breaks out of the trade. So that's what we don't do. And the other thing we don't do is trade during consolidation. And that just means that it just stays doing the same thing over and over and over, but there's no movement for us to make money. Okay. We want to make money trading on the trend. When the trend is going up or the trend is going down, that's when we can make our best money, because the trend is our friend. Right. So if it's going up constantly, we want to buy it when it hits this support line. Every time it hits this, we make money. We make money. We make money. Right. The same thing when it's going down, we want to sell every time it hits this line, because it keeps on hitting this line and going down. So we want to buy and sell on the trend line. Consolidation looks like this. There's really no money in here. If it just stays in here and doesn't do anything, it's just floating around and we can't really make money. So we don't really want to trade. And the bot won't call out trades when it's in consolidation like that. The bot won't call out trades. So the indicator tools, these are the ones, our 6 that we really love. Well, these are already built in to the strategy, so we don't have to worry about that. So I'm just going to go through this really quick. There's a video on the back office on this also, if you guys really want to know. So what we do care about is this currency strength meter. So when we're trading Forex, even if the bot calls out a Forex trade, we want to look and see what's strong and what's not. So if it calls out a Euro versus JPY, Euro's in first place, but is really weak. JPY is in second place and is really strong. We need to make sure that the bot's saying that it's going to go down, because JPY is in the second place and Euro is weaker, so it should be going down. We don't want to take a trade up when this Euro is really weak right now, right? So depending on who's in what place. Let's say the bot called out USD JPY and they're both at the same meter. It's okay to take a trade because the bot's seeing what's going to happen in the future. But you don't want to take a trade when it's so lopsided, going in the wrong way. All right, the next thing is the fourth thing is the news. Like every day we look at the news first because it's really important to know what's going on in the news. And so the different trading cycles are here. You know, USD starts at 8:30 to 10. We're basically on the Eastern time. We're jumping on at 6 o'clock, which is 9, and then we're off about 7 o'clock, which is 10 o'clock. So this is before the market is open, hour before it even opens, because it opens at 9:30 basically. And so you can look at these different times, and these are the different times if you're trading throughout the day. These are the markets that are opening up on the East Coast Standard Time. And these are the markets that open up for overseas, mostly like Germany, France, Switzerland. So we're trading against these different times, and sometimes those economies are going to spark up, even though they look like they're not doing good right then and there. But as soon as the market opens, we see that it jumps up. All right. Different things that you want to look at on the news is the Rutgers, BBC, NPR, Fox News, even CNN. But you're not looking for the news about Donald Trump. You're looking for the news on the financial markets. Make sure you're looking at financial market news. Okay. These are the things that you're looking for on the Forex Factory, Federal Open Market Committee stuff, non-farm roll pay, unemployment rates, which happened today on Thursday, final gross domestic product, monetary policy announcements, any rate decision announcements by the central banks. All right, and then we want to look at the heat maps. If you're trading indices, US30, NAS 100, SPX 500 companies, you want to look at a visual representation of what the market is looking like. Just don't take trades when the bot calls out some of these things. If everything is red or everything is green, you got to make sure that you're taking a good trade, because these are a visual representation of what the market should be doing. So let's go straight to the market now. And so today, the market just opened up. And we're looking at the week basis. So here we go. We're still in the first. It went up. US30 just went up. Let's see what's going on. Gold is going down a little bit. And on Thursday, the market's not going to move like really fast, because if we look at the news, it's going to move a little slower because there's going to be the unemployment comes out today. So anytime, you know, the unemployment comes out, and so the unemployment happens at 5:30 our time this morning. So an hour before we are gonna open the opening bell, the unemployment comes out and it shakes the market really crazily. So we look, the market right here, if we would have woke up at 5:30, you see these big, huge candles that went crazy, right? And now SPX, the bot calls it to go up right here, but it already took like a big bounce down. And let's look at US30, like US30 right here. So it took this big candle crazy down, and now it's trying to regain some momentum here. Gold at 5:30 did some kind of big candles. It's not moving as much as the other one, but Nas also, everything's going to move on Thursday, an hour before we even start trading. So what we're looking for on a Thursday is for the bot to tell us some things. And look how crazy Euro USD moved because of the unemployment, right? USD, this means that basically USD got some good information. Let's look and see what, no, it's bad. It's really bad. So, you know, they predicted that it was going to be 222,000 people get on unemployment, basically lose their job and need unemployment. But it was, you know, 20,000 more people. And that's like 10% more than what they estimated, which is really horrible, like super bad. And then the goods, they thought the goods were going to be up 0.2, and actually it went down to 0.0. So that's everything is kind of durable, good orders. Orders are up. That's what's good right here. That's great. Premium GDP price is up a little bit. So it's kind of like a mixed review of good and bad today. But USD did is beating euro. We might want to trade. Let's trade. Let's see. Euro super strong right now. USD is weak on this one. We always got to double check these currency string meters because sometimes one of them is not working right. So this one's not working right today because it's saying that USD is 3, Euro is 6. But then when we go to the other one, we see that USD is beating everybody. And this is that's the real one because you can see from right here that that's true. All right, we should go. Well, it already happened, but this would be a good trade right here. USDJPY to buy, Euro USD to sell. We just got a sell right here. Let's see what did the bot just call out. It's just looking at something. So the bot's calling out a sale right here. Euro JPY. Euro JPY for a sale. And it's already going down. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one, but I'm not going to trade that. I want to look through the bot and see if I can find something that we usually. Here we go. Right here. Sell for US30. Look how fast US30 went up. And we just got a sell signal. I'm going to go ahead and take that sell signal right there. US30 to sell. US30 to sell. Trying to get in there as fast as I can. I'm moving slow though. US30 to sell. All right, I got in this right here, US30 to sell. Let's go ahead and take this purple line. This purple line just means this is where we took the trade. So we're waiting for this to go down. Let's look at the maps. I just took it because the bot said that. And we see a lot of green on this map. That's for the hour. Let's look at the day. Everything is kind of green lit up. So we're not going to be in this trade for that long. We're just going to, we see that it went up really fast and it'll probably go back down a little bit. I might get out like right around this red line right here. I could probably already get out right here. I'm making good money already. I don't want to stay in this too long because I see that it's kind of heated up on that map. And so let's see if we can find any other trade where the bot is calling out a trade right now. This is gold. We could even look at the 5 minutes right now. See. Let's look at Nas. And we're just going through the different time frames. This would have been a good trade for us right there. Let's see. SPX 500. This is another good trade. Man, it's been taking a lot of good trades. Here goes a great one right here. 5. Wow. Apple saying to sell. I'm going to take an Apple trade to sell right now. And I don't want to take too many trades. But so I got Apple to sell. This says for an hour, so I'm not going to get out of this trade super fast. It's probably going to take a little bit of time for that to work because these are the hour candles. And let's see if we can get a Forex trade here. And this one went down really fast for the hour. Look at USDJPY. USDJPY hit the top and it's kind of coming back down. But it's not going to give us a sale because here goes some good sales right here we could have made. Those are for the 4 hours. We might get a sale right here for the day on USDJPY because it's hitting our area, target area. And you see that every time it's bouncing back down and we're winning. All right, let's see US30. Is it still busting up a little bit? It did go a little higher. It's coming back down to our zone. Yeah, the unemployment. I like this trade for even to stay in for long term because at the unemployment right here, it went down so fast because of bad news. And then it kind of like went so far underneath the Bollinger Band, it had to push itself back in. And as soon as it pushed it, see, this is the Bollinger Band, this blue line right here. So as soon as it got back in the Bollinger Band, it stayed right here. And it even tried to go down further than Bollinger Band one more time. And then the market opened and everything went up. But this looks like it's trying to go down because of the news today. So I like this trade to go down, maybe even to like this little area right here. I'm not going to stay in this trade that long. I'm just waiting for this trade to get down probably in this area right here. So let me see. And that's about for $1, our one lot, that would have been $600 I'll make if I get out right here. If you got another position, you know, we weren't looking, but if we got another position, that would have been $1,000 if we would have got in way up here and really believed in this thing going down. The news told us this should be going down. It's like it told on itself. But it had to get back into the Bollinger Band because it can only be outside the Bollinger Band for 5% of a trade. So if you look at the whole day, it's only going to go outside of these lines for 5%. Like right here, it goes out, comes back in, right? Right here, it goes out just a little bit, has to force its way back in. Right here, it goes out, comes back in. So for the whole day, you see that it only did that a couple times. And then yesterday, same thing. It got out, came back in really quick. It's always trying to stay in between these Bollinger Bands. You know, usually it just stays in the middle like this, how this is doing all day. So that's why I kind of really like this trade because it was already forcing itself down from the news. So we got that, and then let's look at Apple. Let's see what Apple's doing. Apple was already making us money. We got into Apple up here. It's way down already. So everybody should be making money on Apple. And US30 is in profit right now. We want more than that. So let's stay in this for a little longer. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Let's see if there's any other trades. See, look at this. So the NAS 100 is going down super fast, right? And what do we know? The biggest part of the NAS 100 is the US30. Those are the biggest companies. That's the thing that's weighing down this. So now that we know that the NAS 100 and the 500 is both way down, what does that tell us? That tells us that the US30 is about to pop down too, because there's no way. See, Naveed on the US30 or the US30, Naveed just lost a lot of steam. Here we go. It's already starting to crumble. CRM 4% down. So let's look at the 100 and see what's going on. The 100's way down by what? Naveed, right? And a couple other companies, but Naveed's the one that's really weighing it down right now. Let's look at the 500. And as we see, the 500 is going down, but Naveed is weighing that down too. It's the biggest one that's weighing stuff down. And Microsoft is barely up. Google is barely up. So this looks like that we're in a good position for this down. So let's go back and let's see what's going on. Let's get a big red candle down. Now I might get another one. I'm gonna go ahead and get another position right here to sell US30. So I got another position up here to sell US30. It's a higher position. And let's see. It looks like everything is saying this should be going down. And that's how the markets are sometimes. Sometimes everything's saying one thing and it goes the other way, and that's okay. Because we've been winning all week. And that's how I look at this. I'm not gonna fall in love with everything. There's a couple of green things on here on the US30. But this Naveed 2 times, that would cancel out, Microsoft and Amazon. Just this having two, you would have to put 2 boxes here, and that would cover up these 2 green. Apple's really not doing anything. This is giving 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would cover up a lot of the other stuff too. So let's just see what's going to happen here. Everything else is going down. So we say, why shouldn't this be going down? SPX. And that major news right here, this unemployment is what's really got me feeling this should be going down. So they might try to reach up to this resistance right here and come back down. If it gets to like up here, because these are the maximum profits I wanted. So that'd be 1,200. And I basically want to make 1,200. So if I got in right here for the second trade, 1,200 would be like somewhere right here. That's what I'm looking to get out of this trade around this red line or right here. So man, gold lost $45 in the last 24 hours. I never even seen that before. That's wild. $45. That's almost, yeah, 1.5. Yes, that's almost 2%. It lost in one day. It's 1.6%. Let's check that out. Gee, it's still going down fast. So since the opening bell, it went from 2,890. That could have been a lot of money for somebody if you would have got into that right there. That's for $1. You could have made $2,300 just in the last like 15, 15, 20 minutes. You would have made that amount on gold. Let me see if the bot called anything for it to go down. That's a big candle. I mean, it's way down. Me and Gail were talking about gold today, like when to buy. It's almost at that point. It's like a really good buy. If it goes down to like 2,822, that would be a great buy. Let's see here. Then we got Bitcoin. Bitcoin went up 1,000. It hit our line right here. Went back down. So this was the support line that it hit and it went back up. Now it's hitting that support line, turned into resistance and is going back down. Let's look at Apple. All right, we got an Apple up here. It's going down. So everybody should have made money on that one. Let's go back to if you guys got in that double position, you're winning on the first one, and you're about to be winning on that second one, the first one we got into. So let's take this red candle down, 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 baby, down. Let's go. Everybody's up on every trade we took so far on the US30. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You might want to get out of that second position if you got in up here somewhere. If not, you can wait it out. You might want to wait it out. Just this red candle's looking really good. Hopefully we get a big. Let's look at the 5-minute time frame, what this is looking like. It kind of got stuck right here, and now it's heading on its way down. You can see that. You know, if we get a big candle like this coming down here, that would be great. We seen the unemployment candle just went down and just shot down like a rocket. Here we go. Shoot down, shoot down. Everybody should be on profit in every trade they took. Depending on how many lots you have, you might want to get out. You got 2 trades right now at this position. You should be up pretty good amount. Hopefully you took that Apple also. You're winning on that one. This is what it looks like on the 15 minutes. Let's get a big candle. We want a big candle down. This candle has 7 minutes left in it. Let's get that red, red, red. This is like watching paint dry on the wall. We're watching paint. Let's look around. We got this Apple is making us so much money. We got an Apple way up here. The bot called it out and it went way down. Apple's looking really good. We might want to stay in there for a long time because we got the call on the hour. Remember, look at this. It told us to sell right here and we got in and it went all the way down. So this is a beautiful bot call, and that's how simple it is to trade the bot. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Loving it. I am loving it. Where do you guys think? This is more of an advanced day. When do you guys think that you guys want to get out of this US30? When do you want to get out? How long are you going to take this ride? Did you get in 2 spots? Did you only get in 1? What's going on? Let's hear it. Maybe I can't hear because my speaker's messed up. Oh, I have it so I can hear. When are you guys getting out? This is where we want to get out when we first got in. This is the area right here. Who's staying in? Who's getting out? Big profits, big profits. We got 2 trades on here. You guys should be making so much money on this one. Are you guys getting out, staying in? What's going on? Talk to me.
I would probably get out.
I know that's right.
I honestly would probably get out.
Yep. Let's see the heat map. Let's see if the heat map is turning
Yes.
or red. Look, Apple's going down, Amazon's going down, right? CRM, everything has losing steam right now. Do we stay in for a long time? Look at Nike. Nike's saying, man, these Jordans aren't selling like they used to. It's negative. Negative 1.5. CRM is saying, man, we're not having a good day today. We're down 4%, 4.4%. That CEO's probably losing his mind right now. He's saying, what's going on today? Amazon. Oh, is this? No, this is the 27th. So supposedly on the 28th, people are supposed to boycott all these big businesses. So maybe we should just get in tomorrow for the US30 to go down, because the US30, like all these big businesses, people like Walmart, Navi, all these big businesses, people are supposed to be against it. So I wonder if we just capitalize off that. Who knows? Is that an un-American thing to know if there's boycotting that we win money in the stock market? That's what people do that don't care. They're just traders. They're like, I just want the information. Ricky's saying he's out.
Yeah, I would have got out a long time ago.
Here it is. Looks like it's gonna go down even further, Ricky. That's why probably some people stayed in, maybe.
I'm still in.
Okay. Here
Of
it
course,
is.
you knew that though, right, Lonnie?
Oh yeah. I hope it goes through this red line. Boom, there it is. It busted through that resistance. Boy, that thing busted that thing. Wow. I think I might get out right here. That's where I wanted. Remember, I told everybody this is the area that I was looking at?
Yeah, you did.
So I did. I just closed all my trades. So I was winning on Apple big. I was winning on 2 of these trades. So I got out right there. And if it goes back up, I'm going to get in again for it to go down. Just a good, man, was this an excellent week of trading? Like, sheesh. That was great. And it's going to probably go way down. It's probably be down here in a little bit, but that was, just in case it goes back up, I'll be in it again, and then I'll take it for less lots, and I'll just wait for it to go down all the way down here. What a beautiful, there it is. Gail's still making money. She's saying, yeah.
That's right.
She's going.
I am. Hey, Ricky,
Oh,
get back
man.
in, man. It's going up.
I was afraid after it got past the moving average.
Wow.
I panicked.
Boom. Well, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys learned today. We're gonna go ahead and get off. Love you guys. Call me up sometime today. Let's work on some things. Let's get everybody winning a lot of money, because these trades are coming in hot and we're winning a lot.
Yeah, we are.
All right. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Lonnie.
Yep, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Lonnie. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.